The anticipation builds. Starting lineups are poised for the start of the game. Quick shot. The Sharks are moving the puck in their own end. On to Couture. Not able to do that well. And the pickup. Pitching it to Stamkos. Intercepts that pass on the attack. Whistle is blown, and the guilty party heads off the ice. Palat's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. The Sharks have practiced the power play feverishly this week. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, the power play guys have to go to work now. This is an opportunity they hope for. You want one early, and you want to see if you can get on the board first.
Got it at the point. Hatchets it. That puck's loose, mishandled. Can he clear? McDonough's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Leads that charge into the zone. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made. And so now a penalty will be handed out. And this penalty will wipe out the power play. The Sharks are boxed on a tripping minor. Won that face-off. Now what?
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Stamkos is tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Sharks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. Tampa Bay's offense making a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night.
First opportunity on the power play comes in a scoreless game. See if they can jump on the board.
Covers and stops play. Just past 3 minutes played. Game still waiting for its first goal. Critical win where they need it. Pass off the woodwork to point. Outstanding body contact.
Couture's play is so his team knows that they're all ready to go.
A shot. Can't get it on net.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Tampa Bay's up the wing settling things. Cleared it out of there. Puck is thrown to Sergachev. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. That puck gets out, and so they can get that line change. Tampa Bay's power play could have made a big difference, but did not. Smart recovery by Braun. This is icing. They won that draw. Bangs it ahead to Johnson. In their own end, still have control. Moving it to Couture. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Palat's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Braun's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes his skates out from under him. This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
Eddie, I'm with you on that.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Time of the penalty. 7 minutes, 17.
Taken behind by Johnson. Is able to step behind the cage. Sends to the point. A slot wrister. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Sends it back the other way. Threatening an attack. Tips it back. And he gets it back. Poke check. Recollected. Looking to Dillon. In between the blue lines. A great job on the cut pass by Hedman. Collected by Dillon. San Jose has taken care of that penalty kill and done it well. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Save! Trying to go to Ernie. Tampa Bay's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Snapping a pass to Kucherov. Moves it to the corner. Fires. Wonderful stop. Covers for a faceoff. Tampa Bay's got it. What a ripper from the point. Hold and whistle. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Punt cover. Good setup off the wing. Back and forth they go between the points. Gives it to the point. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Sent for an icing. Nice face-off win. Rebounds it forward to Killorn. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. Shoots one. Great glove grab. Continues on back a little farther. Chip to Miller. Gathered up again by Kane. Tampa Bay's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Carries it on in from center. Great defensive poke. Sent down for icing. A little over 3 minutes to be played here in the first. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. They win the draw. Takes that pass from the other point man. That puck's loose, went off someone. That one went offside. Off that faceoff from the tie-up, the help came. To the point it comes. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Save there. The clock bleeds down to the last minute. There is an opening there for that pass. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Tampa Bay's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Made that work for him in goal. Ryan's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Stamkos gets his name on the penalty sheet. A tripping minor.
Lightning penalty to number 91. Steven Stamkos, 2 minutes for tripping.
Period one has been completed here. The coaches have to be satisfied with the defensive work and the goaltending, but there is a challenge ahead for these offenses. Puck drop, period underway. Power play time continues. Let's see if they can deliver here. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Nice work by Couture. Now it's directed to Carlson. Driving in from no man's land. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. San Jose's controlling the play in the defensive zone. Slid to Couture. He scores! Special team, a special goal.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
The Sharks have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? Passing one off now to Couture. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. That was a pass that just went south, and so everybody has to get back out. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty corner. Johnson's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Good job on the draw.
I like their setup on the power play that scored earlier, Doc. Let's see if they can get it set up again. Move the penalty killers around for a couple of good chances.
Driving toward that net. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Now that's a solid save.
They win the draw. What next? Strong play there by Thornton. Pitching this one to Nyquist. Propelled to Thornton. They've got it. Hedman's trying to get out of his own end. San Jose's got time for only this rush. Pass attempt to Nyquist. The Sharks' power play let him down at a very important time. Solid work there by Vlasic. Tries to get it on net, and a save. Directing that one to Stamkos. Blocked away. Terrific determination by Vlasic. Pitching it to Stamkos. Puck is thrown to Johnson. Laid on to Stamkos. Moving it to Nyquist. Crosses that line. On to Thornton. Hangs on for a whistle. Hurdle's bad night on faceoffs continues. Chip to Coburn. Muscled long to Kane. Flipped it toward open area. Oh, he'll pay for that. Just under 9 minutes off the clock here in the second. San Jose's ahead, 1-0. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Slid to Dillon. San Jose's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Can start the attack going in the zone. Lets it go. What a reaction save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Play halted. Icing. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Tampa Bay's in their own end, continuing on. Gets that one on a cross. Looking to Braun. The Sharks lock the puck in the defensive zone. Skates it into the zone. Great job in his own end with that interception. Good shooting place. Save. He wheels behind. A shot. At least he protected his goaltender. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. The Sharks are at the wing in neutral ice. Oh, broke it up. Trying to go to Kucherov. That puck's loose, defended away by Carlson. Right on his stick from the left wing. Couture's tripped and a penalty should be coming. The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
Penalty to number 98.
Good face-off win. Good work there in goal.
Time of the penalty.
Save and a cover.
18 seconds.
They took that draw and won it. Fires one. Got a piece of that one. Propelled to Pavelski. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Such pressure on this power play. Throws it to Carlson. Big takeaway. They've got a 2-on-1. Shoots. Got in front of another one.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Back on his stick. Now frustrating on that pass. It came back over the blue line, and the coach noticed. Out in front. The Sharks failed on that one, as they have on others. They've only scored one tonight. Into the end of attack. Into the last minute of the second period. Laid on to Palat. They've got a long way to go on this one. They can move it fast, but they're up against the clock. Hammers one. That puck struck him in front. Rister. 2 periods are in the books here, and so one more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Tampa Bay's down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
Couldn't make it through, can't retain possession. On to Zarelli. Chip to Sergachev. Point blank save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
He chipped that one off the boards and ahead.
Hey, safety never sleeps, boys. It looked like he was going to try and pass this right through his own goal crease, but he banked it off the boards to his partner.
Snapping a pass to Sergachev. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Took care of that one. Shoots. And on top of that, another great stop. Loose puck, it went off somewhere. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Now it's directed to Palat. Gathered up again by Hetman. Tampa Bay skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Smart recovery by Erik Karlsson. And that's icing. They won that battle in the dots. Puts one on. And a save. Tampa Bay's in their own end and on the move. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Kucherov's tripped up. That should be a penalty. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And the change is made. The goalie's at the bench. Extra man on this delayed call. Slid to Kucherov. Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. And we get another penalty. The referee to the scorer's table. Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. The Sharks with a clean win on the draw.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty killers.
Tampa Bay's got possession in the defensive zone. Oh, and they've got a 2-on-1 here. Turned aside with a pass. Gathered up again by Steven Stamkos. Now they had an attack going, but it wouldn't work because the pass that's back out over the blue line. Gathered up by Dillon. Puck loose, denied by the defense. Skill play by Karlsson. Tampa Bay's waiting back in their own end. The Sharks have faced a lot of penalty kills tonight, but they've been perfect so far. Propelled to Stamkos. Walks the blue line. Miller's tripped and a penalty should be coming. On the delayed penalty, the change is made and the extra man is out there. Up the left side to Miller. And play stops for guess what? Another penalty. The Sharks suffer a tripping call.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
The penalty, 13 minutes, 23 seconds.
Laid on to Killorn. Slid back across from one point to the other. Just a backhand. Shot blocked. Past the blue line. They've got all the gunners out. And he gets it back. They're getting all organized now.
San Jose's played so well defensively tonight. Their goaltender has been excellent, and while some people think it's bad luck to mention a shutout, well, they're trying to protect one. And I'm not going to affect it sitting in the middle of a video game.
He was standing in the lane and got some of it. San Jose's got the right time of the game to kill off a critical penalty. Skilled play by Vlasic. Nicely done. Might go back the other way. Good interception by Johnson. San Jose setting things up in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Hurdle. Really good cut of the pass. He's alone. Toward the net. Saved off the pad. That was redirected. In the slot. Oh, what a stop.
That great save was all positioning.
On to Erne. He just banned on it. Got it in the slot. Shot. Glove save. Nice. Pitching this one to Carlson. Stolen at center ice. Linesman's job, and he did it offside. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Jones has flashed the leather both with his gloves and his pads. He's been exceptional throughout tonight's contest. Man, these saves highlight some of the play that he's had tonight.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel. Takes a perfect pass. Boy, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Pass attempt to Miller. Intercepted by Dillon. Cut that off between the blue lines. He left his feet, but not on his own, and not by choice.
He saw that hit coming, but he still made the play.
Knocked it away with the stick. Is able to move on in. Flings it. They can't find the target.
That's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
The game is over. On the scoreboard, this was a loss. In other areas, well, they have to feel decent.
Well, you can build off of the stats when it comes to winning faceoffs. They did that, but they did not result in a win.
Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. The Stanley Cup final continues on, and it might end tonight. These home fans hope it does not because their team faces elimination. What can you tell them about this game?
Well, they're important. They're important to the home team. They're important with their energy and their belief, and is a
face-off number 1 gets us underway. I'm Mike Emmerich with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. This Stanley Cup final game has just started. Wonderful stop. Toronto's along the wing at center ice. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Perfect wrister. A diving block of the shot. It's dumped in. Goes back deep for it. Shoots one. Save. Trying to go to Hyman. Gains the zone. Just like shootout. He scores. Tavares. Toronto's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 91, John Tavares. Assisted by number 16, Mitchell Marner.
Moves it to the corner.
Zach Hyman.
Laid on to Kapanen. Sticked aside. Petrangelo's trying for the neutral ice. What a heavy hit.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Makes that play deep. Pass attempt to Kapanen. And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Chip to Parayko. Steps across that line. Using the point. Oh, snaps the shot. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. They've got a 2-on-1. Passes to the slot. Score! Over 9 minutes still to play in this period, and so they've scored, and they've got a 2-goal lead. The Leafs are starting back in the defensive zone. Lost possession there. Picks it up back there.
10 minutes, 40
Pitching this one to Marlowe. St. Louis with possession in the defensive zone.
No whistles mean continuous play, which means less coaching, which means the team that is going to be successful is going to be the one with the players that can think the quickest.
Loose puck due to the play by Bozak. Nearing the final minute of play.
Last minute of play in the first period. Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
First face-off of period 2. The Leafs control the play in their own end. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period. Good look and a solid pass up the wing to Hyman. Scorches one. That one came closer to the Zamboni doors.
I know that shot had a lot of heat on it, but if you put a soccer net there, it wouldn't have hit it.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
The Blues are lucky to still be in this game. They've been outplayed in a lot of areas, especially with the time of possession. But one lucky shift or one lucky bounce, they're right back in it.
Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Puck loose, now picked up. Dogged determination there by O'Reilly. Nicely received at the point. Decides he wants the corner. O'Reilly's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Toronto's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. The Blues get the draw.
2 minutes for tripping.
Right in front. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time.
Anderson's had a very good night, but he's had long stretches of inactivity. And between shots, his team has put up a couple of goals.
Toronto's penalty kill comes through. Now we're back even. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. A wonderful performance by the team and the goaltender tonight. On the shutout, they still have a chance to win despite trailing in the series.
An incredible response with a shutout. They still trail in the series, but the goalie has raised his compete level here tonight.
And as the tournament moves closer to its conclusion, we hope you'll anticipate the next games as much as we do. This one was fine for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it, and good night for all of us. The rising arch representing the gateway to the West stands tall in St. Louis, where the Blues have called this their home since the NHL expansion of 1967. Greetings, everyone. John Tavares, the first overall draft choice of 2009. 4 years later, the Islanders made him their captain. Winner of Olympic gold in Sochi. A year later, he was a first-team All-Star. Got it right back. Fires! They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast. Hyman's goal has given his team the early lead.
I think everybody in the building felt the momentum starting to change.
The Maple Leafs with a center ice face-off win. Big drive. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by John Tavares. Trying for it. Score! He's got his second of the game. Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Assisted by number 91.
The defense was in the way. Loose puck.
By number 16, Mitchell Marner. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 25 seconds.
clock has bled down to the last minute.
In the first period.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us in our...
Wonder what we're going to get here as the second period is underway. Let's just see here. Let's just see. Toronto's carrying it in their own end. Glides back behind the net. Alone. He scores. That's 3 unanswered goals. The Leafs have struck yet again here late in the second. They lead 3-0. And on the shot board, a huge lead. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Mitchell Marner, assisted by number 44, Morgan Riley.
Skill play by John Tavares.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes.
Lets it go. A lightning-like glove. Puck free. On to Marner. Chip the Hainsey. Hammers one. Save.
The Maple Leafs have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward your third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Blues are down on the scoreboard, Doc, and they know they have a real hot goaltender at the other end. Pretty simple formula. More people, more pucks to the net. Eventually, you might get a bounce, and you'll be right back in this game.
The Maple Leafs carrying it in their own end. Got it in his own end. Couldn't get through there. Trying to go to Hainsey. That puck's loose, defended away by Shen. Carries it on in from center. Looking from the corner. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Terrific determination by Shen. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. Score! The Blues have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next. Toronto's won that faceoff. They have it. A shot. That's a good save, but he'll take all of those he can get. That puck's loose. Good defense. Terrific determination by Johnson. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Blues have to take a chance here. They pull their goalie. Score! Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? The poke check works. Pitching this one to Dunn.
19 minutes, 28 seconds.
Smart recovery by Johnson. Passing one off now to Kapanen. Steps across that line. He lost it, but got it back. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. The series is tied, and we will have a Game 7.
They pushed to Game 7, Doc. Hockey fans everywhere will be waiting impatiently for that one.
And as the tournament moves closer to its conclusion, we hope you'll anticipate the next games as much as we do. This one was fine for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed it, and good night for all of us. Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emrick here. Two teams from the Metropolitan Division compete tonight in a game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and Columbus. And before the opening face-off, we want to hear from Mr. O.
The Metro Division has less travel time than some of the other divisions, but the depth and talent is staggering. Any one of these teams could make the playoffs, and the difference between them and the standings will be marginal. Should be a tight game.
Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
The way the league sets up these games, the interconference games become more and more important. These ones that seem to have 4 points on the line stoke the players.
Thanks very much, Ray. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Ruido. Slid to Rust. Directing that one to Hayes. Really good cut of the pass. And he sends it to the net. That hits somebody. Just great positional play. He is shut right off.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for his team early in the first period.
Loose puck, not stick handled well there. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. Pitching this one to Jenner. Gains that offensive line. The Penguins lug the puck in the defensive zone. Just a good rub out. By this game. The Penguins keep the play going in the middle. Fires! Oh, what a stop!
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.